Hey there viewers, it's Charlie, I'm back again, and welcome to another Transformers review. And today, I shall review Cybertron Sky Shadow. Now this is a big boy. Well, to quit up, I mean, this is a rather big figure, even in its vehicle mode, which as we can see is a cargo plane. I mean, from what I can remember, Sky Shadow is an Ultra class figure, so he's bigger than a Voyager class. Although I might be wrong, but that's what it looks like. See, the 360 of him there. Now, significant details. Well, we can see the engines here, and here we have the missile launchers. Although I don't have the missiles. As you can see, mine was missing one of the tail fins, but so that's nothing. The other side also has one of the tail. Well, I can't even speak. The other side also has one of these missile launchers. The top profile, which has the Decepticon insignia. I suppose, well, this is obviously the head. The back with a speaker, and the underneath, which, well, this is rare. We have a jet transformer with no kibble underneath. It's pretty clean. There's no robot head because it's on top at this time, but there is just no robot junk whatsoever underneath here, which is amazing. And I have got to give this guy credit for that. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. This guy is actually a recolor Cybertron Jetfire. And technically this can represent Jetfire because, from what I can remember, like the Cyberkey codes that used to be on the website back when Cybertron was around, Sky Shadow is actually just supposed to be Jetfire in disguise as a Decepticon. So like, Punch Counter Punch or one of those. I cannot even speak today, sorry. But yeah, this is technically supposed to be Jetfire in disguise. This is not supposed to be the actual Sky Shadow character. Although, from what I can remember, the code stated that the original Sky Shadow was supposed to be like a really dedicated warrior or something like that, or a really trusted warrior. And what I like to do is I like repurposing this as the actual Sky Shadow, not Jetfire in disguise, because, well, say I get the original Cybertron Jetfire, that's just going to be awkward. Okay, I am joking there, but I just think that the original Sky Shadow's personality is way cooler than him being Jetfire in disguise. Now, of course, tangent aside, of course, we need to get on with his Cyberkey Gimmick, because this is a Cybertron figure. So what you're supposed to do is lift this entire bit up. And what I like to do is, I like to also fold the tail fin up. So we do have this attack mode. If we get a Cyberkey, normally it has an Earth Cyberkey, but I'm pretty sure this isn't the actual Cyberkey. I just grabbed one at random. We plug this into the back. Lift this bit up. So here we have his attack modes. These don't fire though, it's just attached. There we go. So just resetting that. Just tapping that back in. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty much Sky Shadow in his vehicle mode. Oh, there we go. So, of course, this guy's gonna be a tall figure, so, well, you know the drill if you've seen my other videos. Of course, we have to raise the camera. So, for this guy's transformation, it's actually rather unique. Well, of course, to start, do the attack mode just without the Cyberkey Gimmick. But come in here, take these bits of the jet, and move them out like so. Next, come in here with your fingers and push all this out. These will be his heels and his toes. There we go, just checking to see if he stands fine, he does. Left this entire section up. Then just turn all that around. So leave it up like so. Take the cockpit and move that down. And then move all this down. Try and pick this in, if we can. And a bit of automorph, these bits pop out, which is pretty good. Well, it's pretty cool at least. These bits can be a bit loose, so be careful with them. Come here, untap these bits. Push that forward. Move the engine down. Move that, like so, and then just extend that out. So it forms his fist. Like so. And if you're lucky, this thing will not try and pop off on you. Because, remember, if you're recording something on camera, it's gonna come alive and fight you. It's just a known rule. It has to be a pain in the ass when you're recording. But do the same with the other arm. This one's a bit harder. I don't know why. But of course I succeed first try on camera. So now that we have his arm showing, finally come in here, move this up, move up his head, and if he doesn't commit suicide and fall apart, well, here we have Sky Shadow in his robot mode. And, well, this is a pretty cool looking figure, I must say. I mean, have a look at his legs, because they're being obscured. But yeah, this is a pretty cool figure. I really like this guy. I just love how he looks. Of course, we have all this in the back, but you can still do the Cyberkey Gimmick. I'm not going to, but, well, you can. I also really like his head. You see? If it will focus. Because his chest is so big. Sounds I thought I'd never say. As you can see, his head is really cool with the colors. Because he's got the crest on his forehead. He's got the mouth plate. He's got back-facing horns. And this is just a really cool head. And the colors make it look so cool as well. Now, this guy does have lights and sound, although in this copy, because here, this is where you'd put in the batteries. Yeah, the batteries, well, the electronics don't work, and that's not my fault. Because the eBay auction I bought this from, the description said that the sounds didn't work, but oh well. I mean, I just really wanted this figure because, well, a quick story. A little while ago, I saw a listing for a Sky Shadow figure on eBay, and I was really wanting to buy that, although I didn't get a chance to, and I was really disappointed. And so, recently, I saw another listing for a Sky Shadow, and I was just so excited, because I was really wanting this guy. I didn't even check to see the description or the pictures, but to be honest, the one tail fin thing That's nothing. So I did manage to buy it. The guy actually managed to give me an offer on it, which is pretty nice of him. Although, let's say Royal Mail sort of screwed me over. Because I was waiting for a bit. I was waiting for more than a week on this guy. Just due to the delays because of the bad weather. And he arrived a day late, but, well, as I said, it was delays due to the bad weather recently, at the time of this recording. But hey, it's all worth it in the end. Better late than never, eh? But, well, another tangent aside, getting on with Sky Shadow's articulation, his head is on a ball joint, so he can look up, he can look down into himself, and of course he can look side to side. Well, the wings move up, so he technically can T-pose. If you don't have these bits popping off, they can pop off quite easily. But technically he can T-pose with the wings moving up. Although they can pop off quite easily. And the backpack can get in the way. You know what, for the rest of the review, I'm just going to leave those off. Screw them. This bit can move, so the arms can move. Of course, he's got elbows. Sideways elbow action. He actually has a wrist joint, which is pretty cool. Nothing at the waist, sadly. Legs can move up. They can go back that far. If you get the arms out the way, he can both T-pose and do the splits at the same time. And you can even have him walking like this if you want to. I mean, why would you? But if you want to, you can have him do a really weird looking sidestep as if he's being creepy. These bits can rotate. We've got knees. You can even bend his knees the wrong way. And as shown in the transformation, his feet and heels can both move. So that's pretty much it for Sky Shadow. I mean, my complaints... Well, one, these bits can pop off really easily, either during posability or transformation. I don't know I don't know if there's any other way to put these in robot mode. You see, he's trying to piss me off right now. But yeah, these bits pop off way too easily, almost from mental thought alone. There we go. Secondly, as shown I was putting these back on, if you don't have the heels in the right position, he can be a bit top heavy. And another one, well, these joints can move a bit too easily as well. They haven't popped off on me yet, but they can move up and down a bit too easily. And finally, the backpack's a bit ugly looking, honestly. And it can get in the way a little bit. But other than that, do I recommend Sky Shadow or Jetfire? Well, definitely. I really like this figure, and honestly, I think it was well worth the wait. I mean, he looks really cool in both modes, and I just love his head sculpt. Not to mention, Jetfire was a major character in the Cybertron series. Sure, we never got to see the Sky Shadow recolor in the series, but I'm sure if we did, he would have looked awesome. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting either this guy or Jetfire, or hell, even movie Jetstorm. Any version of this mold, go ahead. I just really like this figure. So, this has been my review on Cybertron Sky Shadow, And this is Charlie Young, signing off.